Hi Albert, welcome to Tube Talk for this week.
Yes, with you, it's wonderful to have.
You're lost for words.
You here, Melissa.
Yes.
A change from Sophie.
I'm back, just briefly.
Just momentarily for the week. For the last week of winter.
Yay, it's getting so much lighter and so much sunnier, isn't it?
Lighter in the morning.
Yeah.
I wish I was feeling lighter in the morning.
Right, last week, let's talk about a couple of runs we had last week.
Let's do that.
And I'm going to use the Australian pronunciation of Allwood.
Allwood.
Allwood, as in forward.
As opposed to Alward, as in Alward Bosma.
It's not all about you.
No, but Alward Albert, yeah.
So Allwood, Fresh Up came third.
Fantastic run in the listed Rolly Mile. He always goes well, Fresh Up. And but at states level, for a stayer to do that shows how well he's come back. So exciting plans ahead for him. He'll go forward to the
Bless you.
Yeah, it is winter. But he'll go forward to the Kingston Town Stakes on the 15th over 2,000 metres, then the Group 1 Metropolitan, and with all the stars and planets aligning, planets aligning, the Caulfield $5 million Caulfield Cup. So some big plans for him.
Big plans. That's exciting.
$50 to $1 shot in the Caulfield Cup.
We also had Aristotle debuting.
Really good debut Thursday. Jumped like a stag. They crossed him, he got back and he charged up the rail in the worst part of the track for fourth, and you really had to be out wide, and he didn't really like the track, so really, really happy with him. He's got a really nice future ahead of him, and he'll improve with that, and he'll be a good chance second up.
Goody. And this week, our runners, we've got a couple at Ruakaka in the first race on Saturday.
Yes, the 3-year-old 1200, a couple of exciting horses.
So we've got Hasbro.
Hasbro, full brother to Has a Halo, who is on a VRC Derby path. Fresh Up second, over 1,000 metres. We really wanted to go 1,400 on a good track, and we could only really find 1,400 metres on wet track. So he's gone back to Ruakaka over 1,200. So it's not ideal, but he's got a good barrier draw. He's a good horse. They might just go a bit quick from over the 1,200, and he should be doing his best work late, and he should run well. But he's probably ready for 1,400 now, but will run well.
And Loose Cannon's also in that race.
Very, very smart filly having her first start. 2 trials, 2 very good wins. Has barrier 16 though, so she's going to have to go back in the field. She's probably going to give them a big start, and it's probably too big a start to win, but she should be roaring home. We've got a very, very big opinion of her.
Great.
1,000 guineas is her target for this campaign.
So some big targets, isn't there, this season?
Horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on Saturday in the Hawke's Bay, race 2, we've got Mighty Solomon, the old campaigner, back.
The 8-year-old, he's back for another crack. Probably not an ideal race, but the track should be dead for him. He gets in with 61 kilos. Tim Johnson on board dropped down to 59, but he's in a field of very fast up-and-coming horses, and he's the old man. So Saturday's probably not the day for him. We'll just ride him where he's comfortable and look to be doing our best work late. But it's his subsequent starts that he should find form. Good barrier draw, and the track will suit.
Great. And then across the ditch at it's Randwick, we've got Rakik.
Yes, Rakik, very promising horse. His last 2 starts over 2,400 metres, they've just gone so slow, and he's been so far back that the rub of the green's been against him, and he hasn't been able to get there, but it's just been possible sectionally wise to do that. I am actually not concerned that he stays 2,400. I think he does. It's more been the tempo of the races, but the drop back to 2,000 metres means the speed should be on, which means he'll be able to get home better. He's drawn barrier 7 of 12, so slightly better than he normally draws, so he shouldn't be last. He might be back in the field, but not last, and with the speed on a good track, he should be ready to run well. Kieran McAvoy sticks with the ship, and he said to us, look, he's going well, he's just not getting, as I said, the rub of the green, so he can run very well.
Right. Now, bet of the week.
Bet of the week.
I don't want to jinx it. I hear you've been doing okay.
A win a couple of weeks back. Last week we went for a real roughie, and it ran 5th. Looked like it was going to run 3rd halfway up the straight, but just got couldn't quite get there.
Okay, so what are we putting forward this week?
So we've got what we do is I do the drum roll and then you call it, and then I've got another sneaky one I'm going to add at the end. But
okay.
So you ready?
Yes.
You ready? Bit of the week is.
So according to my notes, it's at Whangarei, race 7, Star Performance.
Star Performer.
Oh, Star Performer.
Very fast horse, good horse. He won on debut against a strong field of 2-year-olds last season. It was very, very impressive. He's had one trial back on a track that was too wet for him. He goes to Rukaka. Melt, who was a top 2-year-old in the field, and she'll take most of the money. And so I think he might sort of get out to about a $455 quote. And I think he's a horse that's really on the up. I think he's a very smart horse. And I think he is worth placing some of your hard-earned on.
And we are.
And we will be.
Yeah, so that's Whangarei, race 7, Star Performer.
And I'm going to throw in another one, might be a bit shorter. But Adelaide, race 6 on Saturday. I Am Queen, ex-Stephen Marsh trained horse that I know you had a big opinion of. It's gone over. It's had one run on a Wednesday in Melbourne and run very well. And I understand it has improved since, and it gets in a lightweight in this race. And I suspect it'll just be too good for them.
Well, there you go.
It might only be $2.50, $3, something like that, but I think you should get on.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Albert.
Thank you, Melissa, and we'll see you next week for Sheep Talk.
It's been an absolute pleasure.